Hello and welcome to Chiefs Fan Center. Please like and subscribe. Chiefs won, Sekhukhune United 3 in front of 23,000 people at FNB Stadium, the biggest attendance at FNB in a very long time. You could even hear them singing Guicho throughout the whole game. So rather, they disappointed 23 fans today. Before we begin and talk about the news and whoever played badly today, I just want to say whoever is signing off these deals about the new players, the Chislets, the whoever's delaying the new signings being integrated into the first team, we know Velabai and Badman and Kaizer aren't available because of registration issues. But everyone else, we could have done with a Chislet today. We could have done with Kangiso Shinga today, who looks like a very good left back. We could have done with Ikotaro today coming off the bench. Dugu had a header and he was too short and he couldn't direct the header. So whoever is signing off these deals about the players not being available needs to be looked at the Kaizer Chiefs. I'm sorry. Mabowe also, why is he not? I know these players. Igodaro, Mabowe was training. Igodaro and Mabowe were training today at the have been training throughout the whole season. So it's not a fitness thing because these players have been training at the previous clubs or wherever they've been training in pre-season. This is not the Premier League. And even if it was the Premier League, players in the Premier League do make the bench and then play in the thing. So whoever's doing this thing about new signings, it's not on. It's not on. Now that we're losing, we can actually say that the new signings have to be on the pitch. Come on, guys. Come on. So starting off, yeah, man, we lost 3-1 today. And we played actually like before the goals were scored by Sekhukhune United, the second and third goal, we were playing very well. In between our equalizer and between the second goal of Sekhukhune United, we were playing some very, very good football. When the first goal went in, I actually was very, very proud because I was happy because I wanted to see the reaction of Kaizer Chiefs because we hadn't conceded a goal this whole season. So I wanted to see what the boys would do when they concede a goal. And behold, they managed to come back and it shows growth in mentality when for me, I thought it showed me growth in mentality once the first goal went in. Because once the first goal went in, I wanted to see if the boys could come back, and they did. And they played some very, very good football. Okay, we equalized, game at Kubega, we play, and then the second half begins, and then Lelepo cost us the goal. That result is on Lelepo today because once that goes in, it costs us because you're asking a team that's averaging one goal a game to come back. You're asking a team that has scored one goal per game. You scored 6 goals in 6 games today. We continue the trend today. Before today, it was five goals, 5 games. Last season, we scored 25 goals in 28 games. So you're asking a team which has scored 28 goals this whole season. Which is averaging one goal a season to come back and equalize. That result is on the level. That result is only level today defensively. As much as he did well attackingly, he got an assist for the Silver's goal, but it's on the level. Rifosta manages to do well against Mahaula, clears it, it goes to the level. What happens? It gets to the level and then he passes, or whatever he does, it goes back to the lad and then they score. And then the third goal also, I forgot what happened to the third goal, and then that also goes in. And then you're asking a team that scored one goal that's averaging one goal a game to come back and to come back into a game where they against a very, very good Sekhukhune side. The centre backs of Sekhukhune United are very, very good. Particularly that young player, very good on the ball also. You see, I can't give credit to Sekhukhune United because they only had one game plan today. The game plan nearly won today. It was route one. The flick-ons were it was a one-way traffic there. It reminded me of, I think that's how teams felt when you played with Nukovic and Castro. You just play a hood one football. Those who play Dream League soccer, you press C and then the striker flicks it on Haaland or whoever, and then the opposition defend the position number 10s or midfield runners manage to get in the end of the flick-ons and then they score. The flick-ons were the only things we had to do today, and they managed to do it very well and they beat us. The first goal was on Paseka Marco. People on the comments, I looked at the comments on Facebook before the game. People were saying McCarthy shouldn't have started, and he didn't do badly. It's not on him. Even if that's Quinica, even if that's Sergio Ramos, Paseka Marco goes and disturbs the defender and then leaves space there. Should cross have started. And they took advantage of Paseka Marco's height. You can't control someone's height, but it was on him. He opened the floodgates also. So very, 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 very bad. And today, Miguel also, I blame Miguel for the flick-ons today by Hobla. Hobla got at the end of every flick-on, and it caused us problems. It really, really caused us problems. Like The flick-ons, like it made, I don't know, maybe Miguel is very, very slow also because it's Mube and Munari for that goal. Because I'm seeing Munari, Imanoa, so he's running fast. I thought it's another player, and it's a 38-year-old Munari to scoring and running past our defense. Nah, man. Hobla played very, very good today also. It was a very good performance. After the goal, the subs came on, Fundo, Duba, Modi, they're playing the good football. But the game's already gone. The game's already gone, and that's what happens when you play a very, very good side. You see, we faced the Sundowns that wasn't very good. That was low in confidence. But today we played a very, very. I said Sekhukhune United was going to be the biggest test of our season. I said Sekhukhune was going to be the biggest test of our season because it seems that's in form and has very good players and can test us. Stellenbosch doesn't do well against Chiefs traditionally, and obviously Sundowns is a big game. We always get up for it. So it seemed like Sekhukhune United where usually we did well in the past, but still they're on form. It showed us today that there's levels to this. So it makes me wonder today, what is Kaizer Chiefs today? What is Kaizer Chiefs? Are we a title challenging side, or are we a top 4 side or top 5 side? Because with these players, with Paseka Marco, I mean with Kaizer Mayo, with Lebogang Mabowe, with Sereno, with Igodaro, with the players we have already do, you should be getting top 3 at minimum. Bare minimum, you should be getting top 3 with players like that. Without coaching, I'd say they finished top 8. This past week they did a lineup about the players that haven't played for Kaizer Chiefs. So the keeper is Bruce Vuma, left back is Kaiso Shinga, center back is Dotley and Simango, right back is Solomons. These are the players who haven't played so far this season. In the midfield, we can say Samuel Ozwan and Tuan Mawaso. And then there's the cam, Shislet, left wing Velapai, right wing Boutman, striker Kaizer Mayo. So already that's a team that can finish top 8. The players that haven't even played a single minute this season can finish top 8. So the starting squad should be getting top 4 minimum, because we can see now that Sekhukhune is not here to play this season. They're not here to play because that was a tactical performance. It was a very, very tactical performance, and they don't look like they're going to lose a lot of games this season. You see, I'm not saying we should throw our toys out of the pram and complain about, hey, I just want to. I don't know where Kaizer Chiefs is right now because the bubble has been popped. The bubble has been popped. They busted our bubble today, Sekhukhune United, and made us realize, good, you're not who you think you are. You're not just going to win games by scoring 1 goal a game. Which team has won a league scoring, averaging one goal a game? You see, because that was a huge concern also. We don't score enough goals. The players did very well. They did very well coming off the bench. But it's 1 goal a game, guys. We should be doing better. Clearly had a very good shot also. But we should be doing better. And the goal we scored also was lucky. The keeper should have done better there. You see, Lelepo also, the final decision making in the final box. We always talk about Lelepo. The final decision inside the box is very, very bad. And then there's the same thing in the other side of our own half makes a mistake. Lepo's decision making is something to be questioned, guys. Is he that intelligent? He's not a very intelligent footballer here, you see, but he's got skills and pace and drive, you see. Guys, I'm very, very disappointed today. I'm very, very disappointed today. And we've got a very, very big game on Saturday, guys. You see, one thing that will actually burst our bubble today, for me, last season where we started to play very, very badly and lost all confidence was when we lost to Sundowns. I think 4-0 in November, in the Kaizer Cup in November. I think this season, if we go out of the CAF Confederations Cup in the qualifiers, then I don't know what Kaizer Chiefs is doing this season. You see, and you can't blame the coach. You can't blame the coach. But Sekhukhune, an experienced player today, why is he going to a kid and leaving space there behind? James is saying Kaizer Chiefs coach lazy to think. He changed the winning formula. Chop and change is killing him. Let me see. Today, the lineup today in Fetu, people are complaining about Guinika and McCarthy, but it was McCarthy that falls for the goals today. McCarthy, no, actually. I blame Miguel, actually, because he was tested today. Hobla was his man today. You see, McCarthy did well on the ball today. And then, obviously, I would have started Trele today. I was very, very disappointed with Trele not starting the game. But Ndlovu did play very, very well today. I'm sorry, this guy can play, guys. Ndlovu managed to do his role very, very perfectly today. So I didn't mind Ndlovu starting the game today. That didn't cost us the game. And then Sereno, guys, was always overdue or bound to start. So, Yeah, man. The lineup, I don't know. I don't know, man. The lineup was good, but it's individual areas today. I don't say the lineup was very, very bad because players that came on, McCarthy didn't do much wrong today. Ndlovu today played very, very well in place of Tabak Trele. I'm a huge fan of Tabak Trele. I think he's better than Ndlovu, but he's not miles ahead of Ndlovu. So I don't mind Ndlovu starting the game today. Oxford is obviously doing his role very, very well today. And that's why I give credit to the coach Nabi. That's the one positive I've taken from Coach Nabi today. That this role that he's doing for Ox, PSL teams have not managed to figure it out how Ox is managing to win the ball in the final third because he leads the press from the midfield very, very well. And it makes us win the ball in attacking areas. Sereno today, he's at he contributed to the goal today, and he played some good football in Sereno today. He was overdue a start. It was between Pulemo and Mdusha. And look today what happened today. Mdusha coming off the bench makes an impact. That's what we want. And Sereno, the past 5 games, what was happening? Sereno has been making an impact of the bench. Mdu today makes an impact of the bench. You see, wrong first 11 by our coach. Ox is not intelligent, but Ox did well for his role, guys. As much as and today he was better on the ball. I don't know today. I don't know about maybe it's just me, but Ox today on the ball was better than he's been. I think that's his best footballing performance today of the season. Ox and Twitter, like on the ball, particularly. But obviously, I think the dream midfield, guys, is Ndlovu and Tabak Trele. I think that's the dream midfield, and it's the closest thing we'll get to the Mart and Trele midfield we saw last year, which worked for us. Which worked for us. I think Nabi does prefer two number eights. Number eights who can do defensive and attacking jobs like a Yusuf Mart, like a Tabukele and Ndlovu. That's why he liked to play some Gelozwane also, Yusuf Mart last year, because he loves two eights who can attack and defend. You see, so Ox, I think that's his limitations in his game, that he can't attack that much. You see, Pule Modi today, he's a hard worker, did some good tackles, and today I saw people shouting at each other. I saw Basakamango, they're calling for Etowen. So I don't know if these guys, maybe obviously it's football language, you do shout out your teammates. Temba is saying, Chiefs, why have you changed your winning back for second right? Take out the silver because he's only played that he had to stay on the box. Yeah, exactly. I think Duba is too short, guys, or Duba doesn't have Duba doesn't score headers or doesn't direct headers like Da Silva or whatever, and doesn't have the height to be a proper number 9. That's his limitation to his game. But the back four, I think, people are complaining about Guiniga and McCarthy, but it's not on Guiniga, guys. It's not on McCarthy today. It's on Miguel, guys. Let's not think it's on McCarthy. It's on Miguel today. He was the one who was exposed today. He was the one. And the reason we signed Miguel, for me, I've always said this since we signed Miguel. Look at the video a year ago when we signed Miguel. We're playing CAF. We're going to Angola, his home country. He played for Petro de Luanda. The team that we're playing is from Luanda also. It's called Luanda, so it's his arch rival. So he should be leading us in the CAF games. And he had a very bad game today. Obviously, he had a very good interception for the goal. But McCarthy on the ball today, and I think it just brings more balance. I'm not saying McCarthy's better than Gunika, but he brings more balance into the system. But I can see people in the comments on the live chat are saying that maybe McCarthy wasn't very well. I need to rush the game. Maybe I'm wrong. And guys, obviously with Rifosla starting the game today, Taisongan was injured. I don't think it was vintage Rifosla also. I just think that it was a Rifosla today who just did a job. He still needs minutes in his legs, guys. Guys, I don't know, guys, because just like guys, he's the most exciting signing of the season for me. Because he's carrying for Port Vale. Port Vale is a team playing in the 3rd division of okay, here's Molso SA. Sure, bro, we cannot blame the coach. It's normal to see Real Madrid losing. I'm taking a lose this time. The live chat is hiding itself. Yeah, man. We can't blame the coach today because it's individual areas. Paseka Manko, Lelepo, and I forgot the 3rd goal. What happened on the 3rd goal? I took a note. I forgot what happened on the 3rd goal. There's just so much going on in my mind. You see, I'm just on that Lelepo thing, man. Oh, the 3rd goal is Hobla with that flick to Tabang Munari. That guy Hobla Mfetsu, like the way he flicked that ball on and made Munari look like prime, I don't know, a speedster, and he's 38 years old. Yeah, well, Loazi saying Miguel's not good for Kaizer Chiefs. Yeah, today it was a stinker for Miguel today. A stinker for the goal today. He got done for pace in the first half. Eish, yeah, Mikel wasn't good today, guys. Mikel wasn't good today. I think I blame him a lot, and as the leader also. You see, I mean, Hobla had him on toast today. Hobla had him on toast today. Um, Back to yeah, man. Chislet today, guys. I mean, Chislet. I don't know, guys, what's going on. This guy played in the third division of England. We bought, and people are saying that's not good enough. Why are we signing players from the lower divisions of England and whatever? Look at where's Lelepo from? Lelepo's from the second division of France, and the France league is not that good. So it's basically the same thing. So that's not just the player from the league that he's coming from. Let's just see what Chislet is. I didn't watch the preseason at all the games because there was a funeral at home. Um, yeah, man, people are going crazy for Quiniga. Rossi saying he wants Quiniga on the pitch. Um, yeah, man, we'll see, man. Quiniga, I don't know why Quiniga has fans all of a sudden. I don't rate him that much, but he's been doing well. He's been doing well, and he's the captain of the club. He's doing the interviews, and I think the players respect him. I saw Miguel, I think it was the Polokwane City game where he gave them an armband, and even though Miguel started the game as captain, once Quiniga came on as a sub, when Mukate got injured, he gave Quiniga the belt. So I think people respect Quiniga as a player and as a leader in the team. So let's just see what happens, man. We still have Dotto to come back. We still have Msimalo to come back. So we'll just see, guys. And the center backs are not a problem, guys. Chiefs. I think maybe one more RCB because the LCB spot is proper. Remember, guys, Taisomian is going to come back. Cross is going to come back. Or Shinga is going to come back. We could have done with Chinga. That Chinga guy, he looks like a proper player. I don't know why he's not being selected to play in the squad if the Silver's being done there. Someone like Kaizer Chiefs, whether it's the management or it's the guy who signs up the things, we could have done with these players, guys. We could have done with these players. I just want to see Chislet play, guys. I just want to see Chislet play. We could have done with him today. Otherwise, we bring on George Motlo, and the pitch was slippery. The pitch was wet today in the second half. I don't know who was at FNB today. I don't know who was at FNB today, but I think it was a shambles today from top to bottom. Trailblazer, good to see you, man. Trailblazer is the best commenter. He's been there from the start. Let me be clear. It was a passenger. It was a matter of time. It was a matter of time. Nje, I was dropped. Okay. I feel a technical team under Sekhukhune. I blame the technical coach. Man. I'm not sure about Nteta, guys. He played, like, his role is unique, guys. He just, and Mato must go to loan or whatever. Yeah, man. People are, it's going crazy today, guys. It's going very, very crazy. With Ox, guys, his role is very, very unique. It's unique, guys. And he was better on the ball today, guys. I think look at the game again. People are saying Kokate didn't play well today. I need to look at the game again. Maybe you guys, I was looking at Ox today because I always look at the midfield because that's where the game is won and lost. Ndlovu had an 8 out of 10 performance today. If we win the game 1-0 and the players played exactly the way that they did, you're still going to question Miguel. You're still going to question maybe Pule Modi for not being involved in the game. But Ox and Ndlovu, I think Ox, I don't know, guys. Yeah, man, Motlo today, I don't know what was going on, man. Mr. Long and Short, I loved him, this guy. I love this guy. I was happy when they gave him a new contract. But we'll see. We'll see, man. Some of these players are not good enough. And it's the same players that have been bad for us for a long time, you see. Because 2 years back, I would also Motlo 2 years back because he was always injured. Now he's not even being selected, guys. So maybe it's time to cut ties. Solomon's not even on the bench today. How big is the squad, actually? How big is the squad? Okay, guys, let's dive into player ratings. Peterson, give him a 5 because he wasn't at fault for the goals. Maybe he should have done better for the third goal. No, the third goal was a proper finish, or the second goal, but he wasn't at fault for the goals, and he does catch the ball very well. So I don't blame Peterson. Yeah, man, I think you're overside, man. Look, man, Miguel, even last game before this one, he was doing a lot of mistakes. Quiniga was shouting at him. I saw that also, Mr. James. Yeah, man, it's crazy on Miguel today. I don't know what player rating we're going to give him. Basika Marco, I'll give him a 4. Was at fault for the first goal, and the first goal is always crucial in PSL. You know, PSL is a league where we always win 1-0 or do whatever, and the team is not a team that scores goals. So once you go 1-0 down, it's crazy. But the team did very well to come back. We played very after the goal between our equalizer, and between Sekhukhune second goal. We played some very very good football. I won't lie to you. Technical staff cost us 3 points. That is all. The Duzi saying that. Um, yeah, man. I think the technical team today, yeah, maybe. But the subs were good. I think, yeah, man. I don't blame the technical team today, guys. I think we just have to. I think it was on the individual mistakes. Pasika Marco, Miguel, Dilepo, those three players are the ones who cost us the game. So Pasika Marco, I'm going to give him a 4. An experienced player, but what is he doing coming onto a team? As I said again, that flick on, even if it was Prime Sergio Ramos, Maldini, or whoever, Pasika disturbs the defender and then they flick on and then he leaves space on the left hand side where they capitalize. Just stay in your position because Wabona McCarthy's there. He saw that McCarthy's there. Why does he wanna? I don't know. That's an under 15 mistake. Like a hockey ball or the ball attracts you and just stay in your position next time. McCarthy will give him a 5. Not at fault for the first goals. You see, I'm have to watch the game again, but from what I saw on the ball, very good. And Miguel was at fault, man. And then here we are, Miguel. I'm gonna give him a 4 also. Um, doesn't have pace. I thought he had pace, but he got done for pace a lot of times by Nube. And I don't think Nube is a fast player. I don't know much about Nube, but I don't think he's a fast player. Miguel wasn't that good today, and he needs to do better. He needs to do better. Almost got a red card, but he needs to do better, man. And as a CAF Confederations defender, or CAF Champions League defender, he needs to do better. He needs to do better. We're going to Angola on Saturday, live on SABC2. Thank God it's televised. He needs to do better, man, because we signed him for big games, and him as a captain, man, that wasn't good today. Rifosla, I'm gonna give him a 4. I'm gonna give Rifosla not a 4, a 5. Did well today. It wasn't like prime Rifosla, vintage Rifosla, 2020 Rifosla, but he did a job today. He needs more minutes in his legs. Samson Manyan is better than him, but on the ball, Rifosla is Rifosla, guys. Ndlovu, I'm gonna give him a 7, guys. He was good on the ball, especially in the second half. He really picked up the pace in the second half. I think all the fans want to see a midfield combination of Ndlovu and Thabo Kgele without Ox. You see, as much as Ox has been playing very well, I want to see Ndlovu and Thabo Kgele together. Maybe not against Sekhukhune or TS Galaxy. Maybe against what's the big team this season? Maybe Amakesi or whoever. That's a team midfield. Ox Mteto today, I'm gonna give him a 6. Did his role decently today. We didn't lose the midfield battle, guys. That's the thing. Did we lose the midfield battle? The people that cost us were the was the individual errors by Miguel Marco and Lilepo. So I'm gonna give Oxen Twitter a 6. Sereno as a number 10. Man, Sereno was Sereno today, guys, because we got our one goal. We got our one goal, and you could argue all the 3 goals were playbook were we can accuse players of. So Sereno, I'm gonna give him a 10. I mean a 5. 5. Yo, he wishes he was a 10. The right wing, Lilepo, I'm gonna give him a 4 today. And like I'm gonna give him a 3. I'm gonna give him a 3 because the second goal is the one that kills the game for Kaizer Chiefs. The second goal is the one that kills the game for Kaizer Chiefs. And yeah, man, it wasn't good. It wasn't good from Lilepo today, especially defensively. That mistake cost us because it opens the floodgates. And you must know that PSL is a very tight game. It's a very tight league where 1-0s and 2-1s are common. So us going 2 goals down, but because of his mistake, it cost us, man, because we played some good football in the second half after the goals. You see, so imagine if it was 1-1 throughout the whole game. I think we would have won the game maybe 2-1 or 2-2 or drew 2-2. I mean, Da Silva got the goal. Is going to. His also plays decent. Also, there's a pass he made for Ndlovu or Marco Modi. Also, but as well offside. So I'm liking what I'm saying with Da Silva. Don't judge players from what you see in fucking whoever. Okay, James is saying the coach must use the young players. Look, when young players go to teams, they play very well. These comments like they appear and then they disappear. The coach must use the young players. Look, when young players go to other teams, they play very well. Why coach doesn't trust them? Yeah, man. Fundo, I saw William Shonge today talking about Fundo Vilagazi being the player with the most substitute appearances. I was at the stadium. I think 4 or 5 months back. It was in March or something, and Mfundo started the game against Magesi. He plays as a number 10, and he didn't do the desired impact. And then he never chose Vilagazi ever again in the lineup. So I don't think he trusts Vilagazi. And then obviously with Samkelo Zwane, as much as Samkelo Zwane was given chances, I didn't like his treatment of Samkelo Zwane because he started him a few games. Remember, Samkelo Zwane started the game against Sekhukhune United, 1 minute of the match, and then he got benched the next game. And then I thought he was, and then no, he won man of the match against Sekhukhune United. I remember very well. And then the next game was Free Agents FC, And I thought he was going to start that game because it's free agents after all. And then he didn't start the free agents game. You see, so that was very, very confusing. But he did give him a start against Chipo United. But that's the last we saw of Sankelo Zwane. So maybe he doesn't trust the youngsters. And Naledi Tlongwane also back at MDC. Tony Mabaso back at MDC also. And then obviously Mboto, we saw him last in the... Yeah, man, that was sabotage, man. He drew him to the wolves. How do you put a young left back against Aziski and young Africans? Maybe, I don't know, maybe that coach maybe doesn't trust the youngsters. We don't know. But he does give Dube a chance and Dube a chance. Maybe it's just that he doesn't want to fully commit to the youngsters because he wants to protect them for sure. We'll see how he does with Philippa and Balkman because they're relatively young also. Yeah, the silver was a 4. Pule Modi today, I think Pule Modi works hard. He works hard. That's the one thing about Pule Modi. I can see defensively, he slides, he does everything. I'm going to give him a 5. I think there's more to improve on Pule Modi. I think we can improve the left in position for sure. Because last season, I said the 3 positions I will change was left back. I mean, that I will improve on like we need immediately was left back, Basadine, Fistel Mayele, striker, and then a new goalkeeper. And I thought we'd be winning the league. So we massively oversigned. We got 3 left backs, we got 2 strikers, and we didn't sign a goalkeeper. But the goalkeeper we have is looking like a proper new signing anyway because he's improved by the new goalkeeping coach. So I don't know. We oversigned, and with that quality, I think you have to look at the coaches, how they do. These Lebkhang Maboe, Kaizer Mayo, these guys have to be integrated and see what happens. You see, because not everybody is going to start. This squad is way too big, guys. This squad is way, way, way too big to be keeping people like George Motlo, Bule Modi, maybe also Dupree. It's a story for it's a question for it's a topic for another day, guys. It's a topic for another day because I think this squad is way too big. Being honestly, as my opinion, I think that this squad is way, 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 way too big. Because in Maboe and Mayo the same thing. Okay, guys, Tabak 6.5 today. Good player. Had a few shots and he brought intensity into our play. One thing about Ox, much as he played well technically, he doesn't do that with much pace. You've seen Dovu and Klena, they get the game going and they get the ball moving. I want to see this combination in future. But I think Ox will start against is it Angola? Yes. Do today 7 also. Intensity did well. I don't like the haircut, but yeah, man, let's go. Duba 5. I don't know what's going on with Duba, guys. He's not the same player as he was last year. I don't know, man. George Motlo, I think 4 was slipping. And I love this guy. But I don't think there's space for him. I don't think there's space for George Motlo anymore in this team. I loved him, but I think he can do well at this Sekhukhune United. I don't know what he's still doing here. Maybe. Yeah, guys. It's tough, guys. It's tough. Yeah, guys, so that's the match reaction. I really enjoyed this one. Almost 30 minutes today. I appreciate when you guys comment on the videos because it gives me more to talk about. Sometimes I do feel like I'm talking alone, but yeah, man, I appreciate the support, man. There'll be a match reaction on Thursday for the CAF Confederations Cup. Be sure to watch that video. I appreciate the support, guys. Love.